Quench your cosmic thirst with the Celestial Tea podcast.
Join us for intergalactic transmissions from the stars to satiate all of your cravings on astrology, mediumship, tarot, pop culture, angels, aliens, and the ethereal realms.
So if you're a mystical baddie, tune in, get your cup of tea, and get ready to sip from the stars.
Hi!
Today's Celestial Tea is so nostalgic.
Okay, but first, welcome to the Celestial Tea! It's called the Celestial Tea now!
I know. We're just gonna keep spilling that Celestial Tea.
Yes.
We're so excited about this rebrand, y'all.
Yeah, until I can drink tea, like the cosmos from a tea, I'm gonna keep doing this. I want to do that. That sounds really fun.
Yeah.
So first order of business is obviously Sex in the City.
Sex in the City!
Priorities, right?
Yes.
Priorities.
That show changed my life.
I watched it a lot growing up, like in like high school, I think. I was like really into it. I don't think it changed my life.
I would have seen it when I was younger. I just recently watched it in my 30s.
Okay, yeah.
Like
yeah. I enjoyed the representation of Samantha a lot. Definitely it was like, oh, a woman who doesn't want to get married and have children and doesn't give a fuck about any of that shit. That's cool. Like it was refreshing, I guess. It was nice.
Yeah. I love her character.
Yeah, this is making me want to do an L word one. Because that's like Sex in the City, but gay.
Okay,
so,
well, that'll be next on my list to watch.
That one's like, oh.
Is it? Okay.
They did a reboot one recently, so watch the original, but.
Okay. I love anything nostalgic, especially 90s content. Yeah. I am obsessed.
And that's from, L Word is like 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that too.
Yeah. In LA, set in LA.
Cute. Okay, that's going to be next on my list to watch.
I want to know who you're sexually attracted to. I'm going to hold the gun to you. You need to tell me.
I feel like you probably already know because I definitely have a type with women.
Yeah.
So
I think I
have a type with men too. So
I think I know who you're going to be attracted to.
Okay.
But that character has an interesting story arc that isn't the best story arc. So I'd be interested to know if you're still attracted to her after that story arc.
That might unlock my helper, because I do have as a healer with people where I'm like, oh, like they might have a little bit of toxic this and that, but I can help, I can heal, like
they have like a decent story arc. They do redeem themselves, or she does, because it's all ladies, but well, not all ladies, but the main cast is ladies. But yeah, my crush is like super evident in that show.
Okay.
So I obviously have a type too.
Yeah.
Yeah. My crush is the hot one. So
the hot one. Watch the one you think is hot. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you're like her. All right. Well, Sex in the City. It's safe to say I'm not attracted to any of these white women.
No,
but
I'm not attracted to anyone that was on the show.
I'm trying to think. Was I attracted to anyone on the show? It's kind of weird. The one that Carrie dated that sticks out in my mind that's not like a main lover is like Burger, the one that like breaks up with her on the Post-it
the writer
note.
Yeah.
I kind of liked his character. He was cool, but I wasn't attracted to him.
Yeah.
I don't think I was attracted to any like you. I don't think I was attracted to any of the men.
But the show was so good for the cultural impact that it had and still has. Yeah. That's why we wanted to spill the Celestial Tea on it. And we're going to be debating the main characters and their big three.
Yes. So sit down, get your tea. Maybe you want to pause, make your list. Bring your list to the table. Yell at us as we're saying our list. And you're like, what? Why would you say that? Yeah, we want to know your thoughts. If you want to challenge us, if you think that like our takes are like hot shit or something, just let us know. Or if you're like, wait a minute, this makes like all the fucking sense in the world. Like, yes. let us know, right?
Yes.
We want to know your thoughts as well, because this is subjective to like our experience with the show, our knowledge, astrology, and all that kind of stuff.
Wait, before we spill the tea, I want to ask you, out of the main characters, which one do you feel like resonates the most with me?
With
I'll share what I think for you.
Okay, so I think that you have a lot of like Charlotte energy, because you're very like on the positive side, looking at things from like the fantasy Pisces place. But I don't feel like your like life goals are like Charlotte like. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like you're kind of like a mix maybe of two. I don't feel like you're like just one.
Okay.
So I would say you're like half Charlotte and maybe like half Carrie.
Carrie.
Because she's a writer.
Okay. That's true. I'm a writer.
I don't know. Yeah. Like I feel like, because I feel like you're not really like Miranda, because I feel like Miranda's more like business bitch, like boss bitch energy. Like she's just like, I feel like this could be my hot take, but I feel like Miranda's character is just like the whole time she's just on survival mode. Like I just feel like I don't get to see her real personality, I feel.
We definitely do, though. We get vulnerable moments with Miranda.
But you're like very vulnerable. So I'm like, I wouldn't call you a Miranda. Yeah. And then Samantha, like, I feel like Samantha is like a go-getter as well. But I feel like she's just like, bitch, get out of my way. Like, and I don't think that you have that energy at all. No, I don't. So therefore, I'm like, then you're a Carrie and a Charlotte. I don't know.
Interesting.
I wouldn't say you're a Carrie, like, it fits perfectly. Yeah. You know? Like, it's like,
That's an interesting take, because watching it, I really resonated with Miranda's character, actually. Because of how focused I am on work and my business. Yeah. And I have that.
But I feel like all of those women besides Charlotte are focused on their business. Like Samantha has a successful PR business.
She does.
Like Carrie has a book deal. Like they're still getting their, they still succeed. Like they're always going towards their goals.
But that was at the forefront for Miranda.
Yeah, that was her main priority, was her business.
Yes. Yeah. Like that energy. And I also clocked it from like the second episode. I was like, Miranda's repressed queer, because
she definitely has repressed queer because of her short haircut. I think that's what they were trying to say in that time period. They're like, oh, short haircut, lesbian.
I also used to have that. Most of my life, I actually had a pixie
short haircut.
Yeah.
I think it's very Aries energy, for sure. I think Miranda has some Aries placements. We'll talk about that.
Okay. I want to spill the tea on that. Okay. Yeah, so I resonated more with Miranda, so that takes interesting, but I definitely can see the writer part of Carrie, because I literally will have those moments in real life, just like, like the, like.
Well, also, like, Carrie does what, like, feels good to her, and you're very about that, you know, and she's also, like, protective of what she's built. Like, she doesn't want to leave her apartment and like all that kind of stuff. And she moved at like a young age to like make it in the city, and like you've literally done that. So you used to live in New York. So. I don't know. I just personally, Miranda's like my least favorite. So I think that's why I'm not picking you as Miranda. I'm just like,
probably my favorite.
I know it's that's why I was like, this is a hot take. I can sense it.
Okay. I'm listening, though.
I just get annoyed I feel like she's just like, oh, my life is happening. Like, get out of my way. Like, fine. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish she had more time to, like, chill and open up more. I do.
Yeah, because we don't really get to see that side of Miranda until, like, season 5 or something.
Yeah, like until she gets, like, her, like, main lover person.
Yeah.
And I also have a hot take. I like the black guy for her.
I actually really like that too.
More than Steve.
So another reason why I was like, yep, this is just setting in that she is for sure repressed queer, because Steve gives such golden retriever vibes. He does. And by women, we tend to go for golden retriever type men.
Yeah, but I just feel like it was never really what she wanted. Like, I felt like the other guy, he was like treating her, loving up on her. She was more in the receiving with his energy.
Yeah.
And I felt like I know Steve was like trying to emotionally open her up, and that was a thing she needed as well.
Yep.
But I just felt like she was like settling with Steve, and it was just like, oh, I guess I could see myself living a domesticated life. And it's like, I don't know if that's like your vibe though.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it kind of felt like at that point, I can see what you're saying with the survival, because she didn't have a choice having a kid with Steve.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was just like, guess I'm here, you know, like type of thing. And it's like, it'd be cool if they made her gay, but
well,
in the reboot they do, right? Yeah.
That's why the whole time watching it, I was like, I feel like she's repressed queer, because I saw myself in her and how she would act. And
I'm curious, like, if it was, because it's like, they rebooted it in this day and age, and they did make her gay, so it's like maybe it was just like a societal thing where like they wanted her to be gay, but they didn't think like a gay character would. I mean, they had Stanford, but like gay best friend man is more accepted at that time than lesbian best friend. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know why they chose to not make her queer, but to me,
when they had gay people on the show,
a repressed queer person, or I spent most of my life as a repressed queer person, I just saw right through it in the show, and I'm like, when are they gonna spill the tea on this? And it wasn't until and just like that, and then I'm like, oh, this whole time I clocked it.
No, because she ends up with the comedian lady or something, right?
Well, they don't end up together, but they do have a relationship.
That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I could see them together. Like, that's more of the energy that she needs.
Yep.
Is like that kind of woman.
I would say you give big Samantha vibes.
Thank you.
I love Samantha all the way, baby.
Yes.
Because you're just not afraid to disrupt. Like,
I'm not afraid to tell someone to lick my clit, bro. Fucking get down on your knees. I love Samantha. She's so good.
Yes, I do too.
She's great.
We need to look up specific iconic Samantha quotes because she just has the best one-liners.
She does. She does.
And you do too. So you give Samantha
Sag energy.
vibes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love being Samantha.
That's that like Jupiter in your first house, domicile in Sag. It's just like,
I'm bold enough to say that shit. Yeah. Also, my Aries moon is like, well, I'm gonna say it.
Yep. I was going back and forth. I'm like, does Samantha have an Aries moon?
I thought, but
yeah, we'll get into it. But yeah, you give Samantha vibes.
Thank you. That is an amazing compliment for me. All right, so here are the characters we're going to cover, and in the exact order we're going to cover them. So we're going to do Carrie, Samantha, Miranda, Charlotte, Stanford, Mr. Big, Aiden, Harry. Tylynn wanted to leave Trey out because he's a weirdo. Steve, and Jared. She literally married Trey, so it's just like,
I don't
he's
care.
there.
Harry all day, baby.
Well, of course, but it's still part of the show. Like, it's still...
No. He doesn't deserve a whole segment.
She said his kilt-wearing ass can fucking get out of here, dude. Fucking weirdo.
Like, thanks for the apartment, but bye, bitch.
Like, that's... What a weirdo. He was giving repressed gay. That's the tea.
Cute. Okay.
He was giving mommy issues.
Extremely. Or asexual. I don't know. Like,
also considered queer on the LGBTQIA+.
Yeah.
Asexual.
Yep. Okay. Carrie,
all right.
Our main character. Carrie, the queen.
Well, I will say, so the main characters all have like their birthdays listed like in the show. So I read like this blog and they were saying like the first episode is supposed to be like Miranda's birthday. They mention it and like different things like that. So Carrie, Samantha, Miranda, and Charlotte, that is all their sun signs is just what I did, at least. I don't know about you, but like I just put whatever it says in the show.
Yeah, well, you messaged me that you found their canon birthdays.
Yeah.
So
that's why, in case you're like, what?
Yeah.
It's because that's what they say that their birthday is in the show.
But I already had Carrie's son written down before you even messaged me.
But none of the other ones were what I would have picked their sun sign.
No.
So that's
not at all. But I was sitting more with Charlotte, and I did have something come up with a specific scene where I was like,
I think she has that energy.
I
wanted to put that placement for her somewhere, but I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carrie's son, Libra.
She's such a Libra
Such a Libra sun. In the show, she's a Libra sun, like canon, but also like, come on, Libra sun.
She's such a Libra
indecisive, doesn't want to rock the boat, loves fashion and aesthetics. She's in debt
because of all the shoes she has.
Literally.
And the massive closet that she has.
Yeah. Yeah, the fashion vibes and not being able to let go of any of her clothes. And yeah, definitely Libra. She's a Libra ass bitch. And also she has like that like charmingness, energy of like a Libra.
She's flirty.
Yeah, she's able to pick up men and like network and stuff like that.
She's like that butterfly, just
social butterfly vibes
here.
For sure.
Yep. And she gets people to disarm really quickly because of her natural charm, which is such a Libra sun energy. Mm-hmm. I love the episode when she's walking down the runway and she's on the runway. I'm like, this is also giving such
like
Libra
that
sun.
opening scene with her in like the tutu and the bus, like that outfit is so Libra coded, like as fuck. Like tutu pastel pinks, like that's so Libra coded. Like Pluto was in Libra in like the 70s, 80s and like aerobics, jazzercise, like all that kind of stuff is very Libra vibes. She definitely has
Pluto in Libra too.
She was definitely born in that generation,
for sure. So yeah, we do see too her love of creating harmony too throughout the show. Like she is really the glue between all of the friends.
Yeah, she wants to make sure everyone's okay and they're doing well and checking in on them.
Yes.
Very Libra vibes.
Such Libra energy. Mm-hmm. Although I do feel like we see Carrie and Miranda's friendship more so than any of the other. I don't know if you have thoughts on that, but I definitely felt like those two were like bestie energy.
Yeah. I agree, because I think like Charlotte in the beginning, until she like gets married the first time, she's kind of like the friend that's just like a worrywart, and I feel like everyone's just like, okay, like it's not that big of a deal, like you're fine. And so I feel like Carrie sees herself as like more like, I don't know, substantial where she wants to be. And I think Miranda gives that energy too. Like I felt like they were at similar places in their lives.
Yeah.
And so they bonded more. Because I feel like Samantha, she's there, but she's more independent. So she's kind of like, I'm doing my own thing. I'll check in with my girls. But if there's been a few of the lunches where she's like, goodbye, I'm going to go have sex. Like, have fun, like she's like, whatever, this is my friends, but like not my priority. And I feel like both Carrie and Miranda have that, like, these are my people, like they help me get through life here.
Yes, which I will go deeper into when we get into Miranda's son, because I do feel like what you just said applies so beautifully to Miranda's character. But yeah, with Carrie, we see her love of beauty. Like the way that she gawks at shoes. Like, you remember those pink ones? She was like, oh, these shoes.
Yeah.
Like, I have to have
with, like,
them.
the guy that had, like, the foot fetish, too.
Yeah.
That was funny as fuck to me. Okay, so what is her moon? You go first. I'm scared.
Carrie, 100%. I don't care what you wrote down. 100% Carrie has a Gemini moon.
I have her as Gemini rising, so we're getting there.
Oh.
I had her, I think, as Gemini moon, but then I changed it to Leo moon, which she could be a Leo rising and a Gemini moon. I could see that too.
She's not giving Leo rising. She definitely has a fire rising sign, though.
Fire. Which, I felt her Leo moon. I felt like Leo was giving the fire for her.
Okay.
Because she doesn't really dress like a fire rising. She's not like that. She's bold, but like not that bold. Like, she's, like, mutable in fashion vibes.
Yeah,
like
but
Gemini.
She has a mutable fire sign as her rising, which we'll
you think
talk
she's
about.
a Sag rising?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I refrained from putting Sag rising because the actress herself looks very Sag.
She does.
And so I was like, well, I don't want that to, like, interfere with my... Okay, so Leo moon, you put Gemini moon.
Gemini moon.
I could see that. I mean, obviously, Gemini I have in her big three, so I could see that.
But because the moon is our emotional body, it's what we need for nurturance and also how we give nurturance.
Yeah.
And that is Carrie's whole character. She has a deep desire to explore. Her curiosity is what feeds her, right? And we see that with her writing. And that's what she does to nourish herself, and also how she provides nourishment is through her ideas, her intellect, her curiosity, her exploration.
Yeah, I felt like she was a fire moon because she does have a little bit of fire energy, but I didn't feel like it was like that, like, intense in that way. And I put Leo moon because she has, like, huge hair, right? So the Leo and the hair, but, like, I felt like her work, her writing is, like, about herself. So Leo
Not always. No, I disagree with that.
Her blog is like, I dated this guy and this is what happened.
She also is observing. She puts a lot of stuff about her friends and what she's seeing in the external world, which is so Gemini coded. Because
well, that's why I have her as a Gemini rising. Like, I think that she still has those elements, but I don't know. I just feel like for her moon, I felt like it was like, she is a bit selfish. Like, when she makes her decisions, she's, like, messy and selfish, and she like thinks she's doing the right thing, and then people are like, what are you talking about, or what are you doing, or like blows up in her face or something. And because I have her as a Gemini rising, that would give her a third house moon, which I felt like she's a writer, she's exploring through the writing thinking realms, and like she's choosing like what parts to like put out. With the Leo, it's like, what do I want to shine the light on, what do I want to like see in the spotlight? I don't know. I felt she's kind of Leo moonish.
She doesn't give Leo moon vibes at all. But she does have the hair, which that's why in her physical body, I'm like, she's giving fire, but not Aries, or like she didn't give Leo rising. That's why I put her as Sag rising.
Well, like Sag tends to dress like bold colors, royal colors, prints clashing. And like, I feel like she doesn't dress like that at all. She is more mutable. Like, Gemini risings can wear like all different like aesthetics and things, and she does. She tries on like many different aesthetics. And the Leo, I feel like they like to be bold in their expression, but it's not necessarily like in the Sag way with like the royal colors or like the stripes or patterns in that way. Leo can sometimes also make like really bold like fashion choices, I feel like, where sometimes people are like, oh, like that's a little bit gaudy for me, and she tends to like those like more involved like outfits and expressive, like it's more making a statement for her,
which is also Sag rising behavior, because Sagittarius rules over philosophy and belief systems, and oftentimes a lot of Sag risings are still super bold in how they present. Look at you, like you're
I know,
like, you know, like that's Sag rising.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's not bold, but I'm saying like when I think about like the color schemes that she wore on the show and stuff, it was not Sag vibes to me. I don't know. Like, Sag risings are like talked about by astrologers as like putting things together that like normally wouldn't go together.
We see that a lot though with her. Like, she wears like a skirt and a jersey. She'll wear like a big fluffy skirt and then like a jacket, like a small jacket. Like, we see that a lot. Like, she just puts together pieces, and her outfits do create statements.
Yeah, but I think that's because like her other placements. I don't know. I could see Gemini moon for sure.
And then if, you know, with the Sag rising placement, it puts her Gemini moon in the 7th house, which also makes so much sense to me, because the whole point of Sex and the City is her exploration of relationship dynamics.
I could see that, but she's not very like, do you think that she's like relationship like centric though.
100%. And we see that throughout the show. And she's also not only on the romantic relationship, but on her friendships. And that's what we see in Sex and the City. And she gets so much nourishment through, you remember they would always have the scenes where it would be in the morning and they're eating breakfast and just catching up about their night? Like, that's Gemini moons receive so much nourishment just through the conversation.
Yeah. I mean, so that's why there's a Gemini rising, because I feel like it's important to her too.
Yeah.
I thought about putting her as a Sag rising originally, but I didn't want to give her that because I don't like her, so...
Well, you can't be biased that way. You've got, like...
It's my opinion.
We're here, the celestial tea. I'm giving it to you straight, y'all. Like,
I don't think she's that philosophical. I don't think she fucking gets it. She fucking is failing over and over through the fucking show. Like, she's not getting it through her head. Like, she is making the worst decisions.
Well, that's also Sag rising behavior, though. To go out and explore and adventure and try this and try that and be optimistic. And throughout the show, we consistently see Carrie as holding this framework in her body, in her essence, how she moves through the world with optimism, that Sagittarius hopefulness.
Sure. I could see that, but I don't know.
She's a Gemini moon.
I could see Gemini moon.
She is a Gemini moon.
That's why I was telling you, like, I get the energies, but I just don't know where to place them.
And through. She is a Gemini moon. And also just, like, the emotional chaos.
She's messy. She's so fucking messy.
That's Gemini moon behavior.
That's why I put her as Gemini rising. Yeah. She's messy as fuck. You don't think she could be a Leo rising?
No.
You think she's more mutable, like, all the way through?
Yes. She's not giving Leo rising. And I'll tell you why.
She doesn't give fixed sign rising to me.
One of the characters
she was giving mutable
is giving Leo rising, and it's completely different. And we'll get to that when we get to it. But she's not. Because the reason why is because she doesn't always make everything about her. Like,
true.
The higher octave of Leo rising, it is to uplift other people. It's like shining your light, and then, you know.
No, I kind of like that. I put the Leo because she's messy, and so I kind of feel like the Gemini moon with the Sag rising is also messy.
It's so messy.
It is very messy,
but it gives her, like, that's
okay. So I'm ruling this case closed. I think your big three I like. I just got petty about the Sag rising. I don't want to share with her.
But the thing is, you understand it.
Well, yeah, she has, like, the Sag energy, like, where they say, like, they just, like, go forward and leave, like, a trail of, like, fucking fire behind them, just their mistakes and shit. I think she does that for sure.
And she's so open-minded. I think that's the beautiful part.
And being an open book, I think, is also kind of a Sag vibe.
Yep.
So.
And she's, you know, she has the Sag rising humor. She has the Sag rising just, like, blunt.
Yeah, she's like... This shit happened to me.
And then with the opposition, the Sag rising and the Gemini moon.
I like the moon in the 7th house. That's a good vibes.
It makes a lot of sense.
So what does that make her sun in the 4th house?
So if
I'm doing this wrong in my mind.
Sag rising, it's
the same as my chart.
11th house. Yeah.
Yes, that also makes a lot of sense. Yep. 11th house sun.
Exactly. That's also
that makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right.
I nailed you, Carrie. I knew it.
Okay, so Samantha in the show is a Taurus sun.
Yes.
Which I wasn't immediately thinking about that for her, but I could see that. 100%. I could totally see that. She's very fixed energy, I feel.
Yep.
She, like, for those who are like, what the fuck is fixed energy? It's can sometimes be stubborn. So if you think about fixed energy as, like, they have a vision and they're able to see something through to the completion. Like, they're like, I will finish this out. I will meet my goal. And they can get very just locked in and stubborn because of that and not want to shift and budge. And she is giving that for sure.
Yes.
She also is very, like, suited about her needs. Like she wants this, she does it this way. She wants to be comfortable. She's building material wealth for herself. Like she has a lot of Taurus coded vibes. She loves
that money. Yes. She loves sensuality. She loves the luxury in life. Yes. She's all about her pleasure. Yes. So Taurus coded. Very Venusian. Yes. Actually, when you messaged me that, I already had her down as a Taurus rising.
That's what I had her down. And then I was like, wait, I need to like fix this. Yeah.
Well, no, it made more sense to me as a sun, because then I could see, oh yeah, for sure Samantha has a first rising. House sun.
You have her as a double Taurus.
Well, I already wrote down Taurus rising.
I see. So I could see that maybe.
And then I was like, I actually want to keep that because I could see that energy double and amplify because of the fact that Samantha is so confident. She is so empowered. She is. She knows who she is. Yeah. And that is first sun behavior to the max. And then the stubborn energy, she is super bold about what she likes. Yeah. And a scene that I was reflecting on with that. So do you remember when she had her in her neighborhood, the queens at night would just be so loud and obnoxious.
I know, and she's like, shut the fuck up.
And usually she's so patient, but that scene, it's like that is the Taurus energy of you woke up the bull.
Yeah, yeah. She was like, hello. Okay, so what do you think her moon is?
So I put her as a Sagittarius moon. Because a Sag moon sees a fellow Sag moon.
Okay, so I felt like she was giving Sag in her chart.
Yep.
So that makes a lot of sense. Yep. I put her as an Aquarius moon.
I don't see that for her.
I just felt like in that time period, she was very like rebellious and against the grain of society. And she like didn't give a fuck, which also Sag could be. But I felt like Aquarius is very like, and she was also like, I don't like emotions. I don't like feelings. I don't want to talk about loving you at all.
She says that, but she's not really like that. Also, Sag moons,
they can be a little avoidant.
But for our nourishment, we need spaciousness. Like a relationship dynamic for a Sag moon will not ever work if you are too clingy on us. Like we need our freedom. We need our spaciousness.
I just felt like she wasn't giving like mutable moon. Like I feel like mutable moons, because Frankie, my partner, has a Sag moon as well. And he has like double cardinal. So it's like less mutable than a normal moon. But like, he's like, I'll eat whatever. You want to go do this now? Like, whatever. Like, I feel like Samantha's not mutable moon vibes. Like, she doesn't go with the flow too much. Like, I think she gets, like, stubborn and, like, digs her heels in.
Where do you feel like she doesn't go with the flow? Because I feel like she was...
Like, with that guy, that Richard, what was his name? The other guy that she had sex with, she was like, you will do what I want. And he was like, no, I'm the alpha. And she was like, I'm the alpha.
That's Sag moon to me.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%. That's so Sag moon coded because Sagittarius energy, we love to take up our space like that. And it's also about freedom.
I have a friend who's a double Taurus with a Sag moon. I'm just now remembering. I don't think, I mean, of course they have like, my friend has like different placements, or it could be like the other placements are different for Samantha, but she's like, my friend who's a double Taurus with a Sag moon, shout out to Jocelyn. She's like a fairy princess. She's very Venusian and like beauty so and like pinks and like lip gloss and I don't think like, I think Samantha has great fashion, but I wouldn't describe her as like Venusian in that way. Like she has Venusian qualities, but I think she's also like, let's fucking get down to it. And my friend who's has like the Taurus and the Sag moon is not, she's sometimes cutthroat, but she's mostly just like, I want to have a good time. Like
that's how we see Samantha though. Like she's cutthroat in her business, but it's also because she has spent years developing solid foundational relationship dynamics, which is also so Taurus, because Taurus is a sign that builds and loves that stability. And that's what we see with Samantha. She loves that stability. Sure. But then she also has the wild side, and that's what nourishes her. Like those adventures, the wild energy. I personally
would have thought her Sag would be like Sag Venus or like Sag Mars or something like that. Like that's what I put I was like, because in love and relationship, she's like, I need my space, I need my time. So I put it more in that and less in the moon, I guess.
But if we keep her as a Taurus rising, her Sag moon is then in her 8th house, which then gives her that quality of like, do I really want to be vulnerable and share my emotions? And it takes a little bit for her to really get in there and share and express. So and we really do see this with Samantha. She does have an awareness of the energy exchange. And that is also giving 8th house moon.
Yeah, but she's like a PR business person, so she knows that anyways.
Exactly.
Like, I'm paying for this. This is how much you're getting.
Yep.
Okay, what'd you put for her? So you said Taurus rising?
Taurus rising. Because she's so confident, so grounded. She enjoys the luxury. She's all about the sensuality. I put her Sag rising,
so...
That is crazy. Get out of here. What?
I don't know. I told you the moon and the rising always gets me. It's like I can feel the energy, but I'm like, where do I place this? I don't know.
No, Samantha is... No. Not a
You don't think she's a Sag rising? Because then that gives her a 6th house sun, which she's like, I want things to be the way that I want them. I want my life to be the way that I want it. I need to be nourished. My day-to-day needs to fill my cup. And then if she is an Aquarius moon, that'll give her a 3rd house moon because she does communications and like PR and stuff. I don't know.
You're not selling me. I don't know. What do y'all think?
I could see her being a Sag moon. Could you see her being an Aquarius rising? What's that? Let's see.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because that would give her 4th house sun, right?
Yeah.
That's not vibes. That's not vibes.
I don't see that.
The Taurus rising, like a double Taurus though, I just feel like she doesn't give double Taurus because I have like 3 people in my life that are double Taurus and they all have like, you could tell they're like double Taurus and she doesn't give Taurus rising to me. I don't know.
She gives Taurus rising to me. Again,
what about Leo rising?
I guess I could see Leo rising.
Because I feel she has some fire.
But I feel like her fire is coming from her moon? From her emotions.
Because Aquarius moon can be fiery. People think it's like fiery, quote unquote, you know, like because they're like combative or they're like, no, and they don't budge.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, so we said Leo rising, and then that would make her 10th house, right?
Yeah.
Sun. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then if she was a Sag moon, my brain cannot do all these. Literally, y'all, I just am like pulling up the chart in my brain and then it's like blank. And then I'm like, wait, hold on, which one is it? You're really good at that. Like I try and like book it in my head and I'm like, I'm a visual person. So I'm just like, huh? I feel like it's like going through the months of the year. I'm like, okay, so Taurus. Then and especially on the spot. Okay, what did I say? I already forgot.
I'm like, I already forgot what you just said.
I was saying we're if she was a Leo rising, that would when 10th house sun, and then we were trying to see moon. So 9th house moon.
Yeah.
I don't know, that seems cool to me.
I guess I could see that. I could settle on that, but
you think double Taurus. The 2 double Taurus, like, there's 2 double Taurus ladies in my life, and, like, they're not Samantha vibes. It's obvious when you're a Venusian, I feel. And I don't think Samantha gives, like, Venusian rising.
She gives such Venusian energy to me.
She has too much, like, go-getter. Like, okay, so if she's, like, double fixed with a mutable moon, that means the fixed is gonna like show through more than the moon.
And I would agree with that because we see.
So then it's like, where's her fucking fire? Like if she has a mutable, like Sag is the least fiery of the moons, and it's mutable with the fixed.
Sag is the least fire of the moon? Sag has the most fire. It's like, okay, we think about Aries, that's like a cardinal fire, like a lighter. Leo, bonfire. Sag is mutable fire. It's like a wildfire.
I mean, like how they express, it's less fiery. Like they're, because it's mutable, they're like more go with the flow. And Sag is one of the signs that like they'll take a lot before they pop off on you. Like they won't, it takes like a lot to see the fire of the Sag moon. That's why I mean it's like less fiery.
Because we're nourished through the optimism, the hope, the faithfulness.
Like they come through as the least like spicy is what I'm saying. I'm not saying they don't have any fire. I'm just saying like they don't often express because they're like, whatever, fuck it. Like I can go with the flow. You know, like they can take on a lot before they're like, hey, no, absolutely not. I'm popping off on you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why I feel like they're the least fiery placement of the moons. Because, like, a Leo moon is dramatic. They'll pop off, like, whenever the fuck. And then, like, an Aries, because it's, like, the impulsivity, they can often, like, get quick to anger or get fiery or combative really quickly. And I just feel like the Sag, your Sag moon, my friend that's the double Taurus is a Sag moon, Frankie's a Sag moon. I'm just like, y'all don't really yell or pop off. Like, you're fine, like, you know, having confrontation, but it's different than, like, I feel like Samantha is very, like, no. Like, I'm in your face. Like, why are you going to talk to me like that?
Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising, though. Because she sets her boundaries so clearly.
I don't know. We can agree to disagree. I think, obviously, the Taurus Sun, I'm okay with the Sag Moon, but I feel like maybe then she would be, like, Leo Rising or something. I don't know.
I could settle on that, but
the double Taurus people are like, there's a certain aesthetic to them. I don't know. There's a certain aesthetic.
I feel like she has it because she's just, again, she's all about her sensuality, the pleasure.
But like Taurus, right? Double Taurus people that I know and Taurus risings, they want to be comfortable. That's their like main. Their MO is like, I want comfort over everything. And they like nice things and material possessions, but that's because they want to be surrounded by like beauty or comfort or like nourishment. And I feel like Samantha that's not her like main thing is comfort. Like she puts herself out of the comfort zone all the time. She's like, fuck yeah, I'll like join this threesome or I'll do this. Like she's more like.
But don't you feel like that's first house sun vibes though, of like being bold, out there, confident?
Yeah, but that's why I picked her as like a fixed rising so that she's bold. I feel like it compensates in that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let us know, y'all. We're split on this. Is she Taurus Sun, Sag Moon, Taurus Rising, or is she Taurus Sun, Sag Moon, Leo Rising?
Or Aquarius Moon.
Or Aquarius Moon,
Yeah. What do y'all think? There's a lot of tea we spilt on this one.
Yeah, I just felt like she was very, like, against the grain, and that's why I like the Aquarius vibes for her. Because I was like, she just is like, I don't fuck with this shit.
She just, with the Sag Moon, to me, she just has such quick, like, we were talking about the one-liners. Her one-liners are gold, and to me, that is such Sag Moon.
But that could be her Mercury placement.
Well, no, because she's a Taurus Sun, so absolutely not. Y'all, number one lesson, Mercury is known as the messenger of the sun, so you'll never see Mercury more than one sign away.
That's true. So she would, she would either be a Taurus Mercury or like a Gemini Mercury.
Aries Mercury, honestly.
Aries Mercury. Oh, yeah. But then a 12th house Mercury.
I could see her as Aries Mercury because she's.
But a 12th house Mercury.
Yeah.
You could see that.
Yeah.
Having a job in communications.
Yeah.
And a 12th house Mercury. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like a hidden talent.
But I feel like she's so psychic. I don't know. That's just.
She does have good instincts, right? Exactly. In her business and stuff, but she fell into that fucking
I could also see her with the Taurus Mercury too and just have that.
That could be cool. Yeah. I guess like Taurus stellium.
Yeah.
But
you don't see that in her. And I totally see that because her whole life It's about building.
But if she has, let's say if she's like the Leo rising, so she would be the 10th house Taurus, she could have a 10th house Mercury.
That's why I'm saying I could settle on that.
Yeah.
I'm not completely like, no,
or
that's like
a 9th house Mercury, right?
Yeah.
So I like that better than a 12th house Mercury.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we're not going to budge on this. We're being very Samantha. We're being very Torian here.
All right, who are we doing next?
Okay, Miranda?
Miranda.
So in the show, Miranda is a Cancer sun, which was like out of left field for both of us. But also then the more you look at it, you're like,
actually could see it.
Yeah, I could see
it. I could see it too because we see her Cancer sun reflected in her journey of motherhood on the show.
Yes.
We also see it in her...
And learning to receive.
Yep. And in her cozy habits.
Yeah, like she likes to be at home.
And like eating her chocolate cake, watching her drama shows.
Yes.
And she also is the one that created the family bond.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying earlier, how Miranda and Carrie definitely had more of a bestie vibe.
Yeah.
But Miranda, I feel, was the one creating that family bond between all of them.
Yeah, I could see her. And I think that's why she attracted Steve, because her Cancer sun, for sure.
Yeah, they're Cancerian energy together. For sure.
It is. And a lot of, like, the romance, like, meet me in the bridge if you want to continue our relationship. Yeah. Like, that's very romantic vibes.
100%.
Okay, what do you have for her moon? I'm going to get flamed on this one.
This might actually surprise you. I put her as a Leo moon.
I have her as a fire moon as well.
Okay.
I put her as an Aries moon.
Okay. I don't know if I see the Aries moon because she's not super explosive emotionally.
But I have her as a Earth rising for that. So
I have her as an Earth rising.
Yeah.
She's for sure an Earth rising.
Yeah, she's, Cap rising.
Like, no doubt this woman is a Cap rising. But the Leo moon, so I was feeling into, her need for the validation, appreciation, recognition. We see that highlighted time and time again in the show.
Mm-hmm.
And, she loves that feeling of being admired, like, especially in her work. Like, that's why she works so hard with the Cap rising energy. It's to be valued and recognized and admired and appreciated in her work. But it's deeper than that because of the Leo moon. And something that really struck me, so the scene where she falls in the bathroom.
Okay.
And she has no choice but to ask for help.
Yes.
That to me was what like clocked for me of the Leo moon, because she really in that moment had to swallow her pride. And this
but Aries can be very egoic in that way too, because Aries like, I'll do it myself, and then it's like, oh, I have to ask for fucking help.
But she doesn't give Aries moon to me.
I was debating on putting her as like Aries rising Cap moon also, but with the Aries moon and the Cancer sun, I felt like the tension between the moon, because I felt like a lot of the show she was like trying to like fight for what she wanted, or like argue, or like communicate what she wanted. Like I felt like she was kind of like, because Leo moon I feel is like dramatic, and I don't feel like she's dramatic really. Like she actually downplays things a lot.
Leo moons can also do that too though, because Leo is a sign ruled by the sun. Yeah. And there is a capacity for the solar energy to be so bright and glaring and have the dramatic thing. Or on the opposite to that, it can be like, I want to hide the light. I want to dim. And that's why we see a lot of Leo.
But she like puts herself out there in her business. Like in being a lawyer, she's not like afraid. Yeah. She's like, I'm here. Make me a partner, bitch. Yeah.
But like, why? Underneath that, it's to have the recognition.
I feel like that's the cap for me. It's like she's like, I'm working to I feel like I don't feel like she's like looking for recognition. I feel like she's just a woman living in a man's world. Like I feel like she's in a male-dominated field, and she's like, I'm putting in my work. I'm doing the time just like everybody else. then I should see that. Like, I think it's more in that Cap way of, like, I want to be recognized for the efforts that I put in, but not in, like, I feel like the Leo way is more, like, when you want to be recognized, but from, like, an inner child vibe, you know? Like, where it's, like, especially the moon, it's, like, emotionally, I need this to feel good. And I feel like she's, like, you don't need to recognize me. I'm going to keep going. It doesn't matter. Like, she wants the recognition, but she's like, I'm still going to keep doing what I'm doing.
That's for sure her Cap rising. Yeah. Is the ambition that she has encoded in her body.
Yeah. I just don't see like that. The Leo vibe for her, especially with her hair like that. She does have a bold haircut for that time, which is very like fire moon. Yeah. And the red hair, whatever, very fire moon. I felt the Aries moon was just because of like the tension that I see in her life and in how she's like trying to like communicate with that Cancer. Like it's like all cardinal, right? So there's like right angles in her whole chart, like just so much tension. If she's a Cap rising, she has her sun in the 7th house, which is very relationship oriented, but she's not very relationship oriented, like in that, like with her friends, yes, but it feels like not in the, I don't know, I feel like Leos really enjoy like being around people and like getting attention and like connecting with people and like I feel like the Aries moon, she's more like where if she has the 7th house sun, I feel like the Aries moon like helps kind of like break that up where it's like it's not so like looking to be around people, looking at like she's I don't know, I feel like sometimes she's just like, okay, I gotta go by, you know, type of thing. And it's not, I don't know, the Leo moon isn't vibing with me. I don't know.
I just can't see the Aries moon.
Because that would give her a 4th house moon, which is also like, I don't know. But also the 4th house is still opposite the 10th house. So it's like, we're still building legacy in that sense. And she does end up having a family. So, and it's like, here it is, you know, it's very like cardinal vibes of like, yay, you're having a child. I don't know. I'm not sold on the Leo moon, but at least we have the Cancer Capricorn mix.
Yeah, that for sure is like not a question, but at least we both can say that she has a fire moon.
Yeah, I think she definitely gives fire moon.
She has a fire moon, but it's not Sag.
Like no, not Sag.
Moon vibes.
No.
At all.
No.
I just really feel like her need for that recognition, validation, appreciation, we see time and time again in the show. Like there was even a one point
I don't have any Leo placements and I like recognition. Like, because Aries is ruled by the sun, or it's exalted in the sun. Like, it still wants to, like, shine.
But it's more independent oriented versus, like, Miranda has the qualities of the Leo leadership and the lion pride. Like
what house would her moon be in, then?
So, if she's a
Cancer 8th?
Yeah.
Oh. That could mean why she hides a little more.
Yes, because she's very reserved, but then once you get to know her, she is someone that goes to the depths, and like and we see that throughout the show, the vulnerability.
Well, yeah, and she's a Cancer sun. And I feel like the Cancer Capricorn, they're also willing to go to the depths.
Yep.
I could see her as an 8th house moon for sure.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't want to share that she's struggling.
Yeah. Yeah, like the moment when she had to swallow her pride.
Okay, I could see that. Knowing it's in her 8th house, I'm like, the Leo moon makes more sense now. She's not as, like, Leo moon vibes.
Yeah. Because I don't see her, I don't know, the 4th house moon.
Yeah, that to me was like,
yeah.
Besides the fact that she's, like, starting a family.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I'm really seeing.
Because Aries moons are explosive. Like, I don't know. I just feel like
sure.
You're like, sure, your Aries moon.
It depends on the other placements.
Yeah.
Like I'm a little explosive. My mom is like super explosive. And then my brother we all have Aries moons. My brother is like the least explosive, but he will explode.
Yeah.
But he has Aquarius and Sag, so those are the more like patient ones. Yeah. And I have like Cancer Sag, so it's like mix. And then my mom is like Virgo Leo. The Leo just is like, go off, bitch.
Yeah.
Get out there. So yeah, sure. Okay. Well, I'll agree on yours. I told you the moon ones are hard for me. I'm just I don't know.
Yeah. So let us know what y'all think. Spill the celestial tea.
I just feel like she would have better hair as a Leo moon, but whatever, dude.
Yeah, her hair some of those seasons were just...
They just gave her the worst haircuts,
but dude. Also was very Cap rising to me.
It was, like, just get it done. I just need it to be manageable. I just need to fucking show up for work and be presentable. That's why I'm like, Leos are like...
But also, we don't always show our... because fashion or moon sign.
Yeah, it's true. Especially if you have an 8th house moon, it's going to be more like you only see me in private that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
that's why we see Miranda. She's always dressed in her suits. Like,
well, yeah, but she's also a lawyer. So, like, in the 90s, like, you're going to have to wear a suit if you, Okay. Charlotte. So her birthday in the show makes her an Aquarius, which was kind of like, what? But I also felt like I was giving her Aquarius placements before I found that out, because I feel like she is kind of quirky and like weird in that way.
Yes.
She gives Aquarius vibes.
Okay, the scene that sold it for me is when she has the art showcase of the woman dressing as men, and then she does that, and she's like... I think I need a bigger cock. I'm like, this is giving such Aquarius sun.
She like, definitely has like fun, like silly, ridiculous, like I'll do the weird shit vibes. Yeah. She's I feel like she gets on board. Like that's why I think her and Harry are like fun, because it's like they're doing like kinky, sexy stuff, and she's like, woo, you know, like she's like, okay, cool. And also like her being an Aquarius sun and then marrying someone out of her culture and tradition and like being interested in like learning and making space for it. That's very Aquarius vibes, I feel, to be interested in that, like, expansion.
I love when she's like, so I have to give up Christmas?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what do you have for her moon?
Oh, another thing with her Aquarius sun, though, I was meditating with how, you know, she... has this meticulous eye for unique art. Like that, like unique. Because
at first I was like, does she have Virgo placements? Because she is meticulous and stuff. But then the Aquarius can also be picky as well.
Yeah. Exactly. And especially for the unique art. Like that, I was like, okay, I can get on board with that Aquarius sun. Libra moon.
Libra. I could see Libra moon.
She's a Libra moon.
I could totally see that.
Yes, because throughout the show, we see Charlotte romanticizing this idea of Prince Charming and that, like, the emotional nourishment through love, harmony, balance, beauty, which we also see reflected in her art career. That to me is just giving Libra moon vibes all the way.
Her liking art. I could see Libra moon. I struggled with her moon a little.
Yeah.
I put her as a Pisces moon.
Okay, I was also thinking about Pisces moon. Yeah. But I settled with Libra because it felt more air moon vibes.
That makes more sense to me, because I was trying to pick up on that quality of her, like the fantasy, like the she has like that like childlike heart energy, you know, in her, where she's just like, oh, why can't everything be beautiful and perfect and nice and sweet? And the art as well. Pisces is associated with the artist, and I don't know. So I could see Libra moon though. I think it depends on what her rising is, because then we can see like what house her moon would be in.
Yeah. I think we had the same debate in the Akatar episode with Elaine around the same qualities of the Libra and the Pisces. I think it was Feyre too.
Yeah.
Because you were like, Feyre's a Libra rising. And I'm like, Feyre is a Pisces rising.
Yeah.
But we're like, ultimately, we were getting to that same quality of the dreamy love of artistry, the beauty.
The way that I see it is like the Libra to me is like the dreamy, but it's more in like a human, like earth-centered dreamy. Like where she likes nice things and like wants things to be perfect and harmonious. And then like the Pisces is more like an ethereal, like dreamy dream, like dream realm dreams. And I just felt like early her and the reason why she married Trey was like she got lost in this like fantasy. And I feel like that's very Pisces to get lost in the fantasy. I feel like Libra, they're dreamy, but it's still like there's still a cardinal sign,
it's
you know?
Ruled, so it's still in the grounded
discernment, you know? Like there's still a little bit of that. And I feel like she just like fully was like, woo, and just like went into it. And then when she was in it, she was like, this sucks ass. Like, why did I sign on for this? And so I felt like I gave her placements where like she would be like more indulgent and like live in the fantasy than like being more discerning in that way.
Yeah.
Especially because she has the Aquarius to be discerning. So I was like, the rest of her placements are just fucking wild to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we could see both. What's the rising? Let's look at that because then we could see where the moon goes.
She's for sure.
You put Virgo? I put Cancer. Because I just felt like she always wanted family. She's like, she fought for family, especially being an Aquarius. It's very rebellious and non-traditional, but she seems very traditional. Like, she's like, I want a family. I want the grand love. I want children. I want the fantasy of the New York life. And so I felt like Cancer rising gave me that kind of vibe where like, and Cancer is also like caring, and she's like, what? Why would you say that? You know, like she gets that kind of, I don't know. And she still is protective, and she still is a little bold because Cancer is still cardinal. But I don't know. I didn't think about where her moon would be placed and stuff though. So for your Virgo rising,
I even wrote for Virgo rising the wanting a traditional marriage. Like I have that written down. Okay, so if we're talking about, we talked a lot about how we present ourselves in our fashion and our clothes. And to me, Charlotte has more Virgo rising energy than she does Cancer rising energy.
I'm trying to remember what her clothes are.
It was very meticulous,
let me see. Charlotte
detail-oriented. It had a lot of classic, she had a lot of classic pieces. To me, it just felt more Virgo rising. Because she always presented herself as like refined.
No, dude, she's wearing this fucking fuzzy jacket.
Like, but for the most part, you have to look at it like, why is that all the pictures?
No, like, there's like 70 of them. No, I needed to hit read more.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at some of her fashion photos.
Yeah, like classic pieces.
She is more pared down.
Yeah.
I don't know. She does wear statement, like classics. Virgos tend to do that.
She also just, to me, felt like Virgo risings move through the world in a very practical, detail-oriented way.
But, like, would you ever see a Virgo rising wearing that? Like, bold-ass lavender with orange?
The Libra? Yeah, the Libra moon.
I feel like the Pisces would wear that, too.
Yeah. But
like it's a little fun and playful.
Overall, I feel like she has
but if she's a Virgo rising with a Pisces moon, that makes a lot of sense. A 7th house moon, because then she always wants relationships. See,
I could see that because I said you
were playing around with that.
Yeah, I really was like.
So if she's a Virgo rising, I wanted to put her as a Virgo rising, but then I was like, with Aquarius sun, I was like, oh, this throws me off. Okay, so if she's a Virgo rising, her moon, if it was in Libra. It's it's like a lower house, right?
So it'd be the 2nd house.
Yeah.
Which we also see because she gets this apartment that is like incredible and like, you know,
but sometimes 2nd house moon is like the me show. And I feel like she isn't.
Not always. I don't think so.
No?
I think 2nd house moon
you value yourself.
No, it's you value the connection to the material world.
But she's not that materialistic.
No, she's not, but she also didn't want to give up that apartment.
Well, but that's just like fucking New York City rent.
Exactly.
Like, what are you gonna
saying?
Any person wouldn't want to give up the apartment. Like,
exactly.
Because I feel like the Virgo rising, of course, wouldn't want to give up the apartment either, because they're strategic.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. I think Virgo rising, I'm down for that. Yeah. But maybe Pisces moon. Because she literally married a man that, like, couldn't have sex. So, I don't know.
I could see the Pisces moon. Like I said, I was really debating writing Pisces moon. So, if we want to settle on that, I'm down for that.
Okay. Yeah. Let us know your thoughts. Because I do feel maybe she has Libra Venus. Or,
which I could totally see.
I could so see that Libra for her. Venus, a Libra Venus for her fashion. Okay, cool. Whatever's next. Okay.
Yay, we did the main 4.
Okay, Stanford. The gay best friend, for those who maybe forgot, R.I.P. I put him as a Gemini.
He's a Gemini! Stanford is such a Gemini!
He's so bitchy.
I always have the tea.
Yeah, he's like, what's going on, ladies?
He's like, I literally wrote hot gossip. and it blends well with Carrie's Gemini moon.
Yes.
But you don't think Carrie has a Gemini moon.
She has a Gemini rising in my thing. So I saw that synastry too. I was looking at their synastries together and I was like, oh, this makes sense. Like, this makes sense. So yeah.
I love when he was like, how can you not have a shrink? I have 3 shrinks. I'm like, that's such a Gemini thing to say.
Yeah. He's very Gemini coded. Very Gemini coded.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, what did you put for his moon?
So I actually gave Stanford a Pisces moon.
I gave him a Virgo moon.
Oh, so it's on the same axis. He didn't give me Earth moon vibes. I gave him a Pisces moon because it feels like in his emotional body, we see this yearning for vast, compassionate love. And the scene that really... Okay, also, he gets hurt easily, and he puts himself in, like, victim mentality, which is, I can say that as Pisces rising, that is a Piscean trait. Yes, yeah. It is definitely something that occurs for us Pisces placements. Yeah. And we see that for him throughout the show of, why me? Okay, but, energy.
I felt like Virgo moon because he's, judgmental of people, and Virgos can be very judgmental. And he's also, anxious all the time. And, Virgos can be, worrywarts. And, he's just... It feels like he's, sometimes just, all over the place. And I know some Virgo moons, and they can get, really in their head and, really worried about stuff. But then I also feel Gemini likes the gossip. But, Virgo would be oh, look at their outfit. What the fuck? Type of thing.
Yeah.
And I feel Pisces would be oh, this is gorgeous. Yeah, they wouldn't be like that, oh, what are you doing here? Type of vibes. And he also, in his outfits, he has, that detail-oriented, put-together, vibe. He doesn't dress like a Virgo rising, how you're saying, Charlotte is giving Virgo rising. I didn't want to put him as a Virgo rising, but I felt like he had that, very, judgmental, critical eye. He's able to, talk about things and, break them apart and understand them in that way. And I felt that was very Virgo over Pisces.
I don't know. I feel like that's also a Gemini sun trait, though, because Gemini is a sign of duality and polarity.
Sure. But it's not as, biting or cutting. I felt like the moon can be the biting and the cutting more than a Gemini sun. It could be that, I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I can see what you're saying with the judgmental piece.
Yeah.
But because Virgo and Pisces, they're on the same axis, I could see that for Pisces too, in a sense. But the scene that really sold me was the prom moment that Stanford and Carrie have. And to me, that felt so Pisces moon coded. It was such a sweet Piscean moment. I don't know.
My sweetness for him, I put him as a Libra rising.
Yay, me too!
Okay.
Libra rising.
Well, we had a few that were like that.
Yeah, Libra, he's such a Libra rising.
Yeah, so that's where I got the sweetness from. I was and the fashion. The fashion as well.
He's a Libra.
And that's also good synastry for Carrie being a Libra sun, him being a Libra rising. Yep. That's why they click so hard with each other.
Exactly, with their Gemini and their Libra energy. And just how he's just so socially aware to me is such
Well, he was a socialite kind of vibes. Exactly. He knew all the he was able to jump in and he had the charming, even though he was kind of bitchy, he was still charming.
So charming.
So
we love Stanford.
Yeah. So, okay. So you're maybe on the Virgo moon. Okay, so wait. So if he's a Libra rising, we both agree on that. That would make him, if he's a Pisces moon versus a Virgo moon.
So Libra rising, he would be a 12th house Virgo moon. Which I guess I don't see that.
Yeah. Or he could be...
I guess I don't see that.
A 6th house? A 5th house? 6th house?
So for Libra rising,
6th house moon though.
Yeah.
Do we see that too? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I will say though with the Libra rising, okay, Stanford is the one that cultivates balance on the whole show.
Yeah.
Like he creates the funny moments, like where it's
also,
like we
Virgo
get a break
is funny.
Virgo is funny. I could see Virgo, but also 12th house moon. I'm like, I don't know.
But sometimes your 12th house placements, like they come out unfiltered and we don't, and I feel like he's very like that. Yeah. Like he just says that shit and then they're like, oh my God, and he's like, oops, you know, like, I don't know.
I guess, I don't know. If he's Pisces moon, I guess I could see the 6th house moon because throughout the show, the 6th house is how we are of service.
Mm-hmm.
And
also his wedding.
Yeah.
He is such a Virgo moon. Did you? He was like, I need this and this and this, and I want it exactly this way and that way. And he like has a bridezilla moment, right? Like,
do you really think he has a 12th house moon though?
I think Anthony, right? That's his partner. Mm-hmm. People say he's like Capricorn sun vibes, but he's also very bitchy, so he probably is a Virgo rising or something like that. I feel like Anthony like helps balance him because I know you're thinking about the Pisces moon as like the fantasy. Maybe that's the 12th house moon. Like it's just kind of like you're not like in the realms. You're like come back to earth, you know, type of vibe.
And we don't always see him in the show. Like
no, so we don't know too much about him as much as these other women.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. I could see it.
Yeah. Okay. Woo, I won one.
Because of the anxiety that we see.
He has so much anxiety.
And like the critical piece. I could see that. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
What do y'all think?
What are your thoughts?
He's such a Gemini sun, though.
Yeah.
The hot gossip.
Gemini sun. Oh my goodness. Yes, he's like that. Okay, so Mr. Big.
Mr. Big.
Aries sun.
For sure, Aries sun.
Classic. Like how you're saying the Libra, Aries between him and fucking Carrie. Classic.
Aries sun recognizes fellow Aries sun.
He's bold. Yeah. He's bold enough to say the thing, to talk to the person. He makes the flirty eye contact with people. Very Aries core energy. Yep. He's like a trailblazer in his business or whatever. He's, you know, doing shit, like conquering the world kind of vibes.
He's just so assertive.
Yeah, like he's comfortable being in the spotlight. Yep. Yeah, Aries sun to the max. Okay.
Aries sun to the max.
What do you have for his moon? Blame me for his moon.
He's a Sag moon.
Sag moon.
The reason why is because Big has, again, we were talking about earlier.
He's very non-committal.
That piece, the love of spaciousness, the love of freedom, that is giving Sag moon.
I could see that. I put him as a Taurus moon because I felt that like Carrie is like crazy as fuck and he's like unbothered by it. And
no, he's not an exalted moon.
No?
Absolutely not.
That's why I was like, I don't know.
Grounded
I don't fucking
like that.
I put him as an Aquarius rising.
No.
No?
No.
That's where I felt he was like the non-traditional, non-committal like vibes. Like he was just like, ooh, I don't know. Like, I don't want to take a risk. And I felt like that was like Aquarius. He's like, emotions. No?
I feel like the Sag moon,
I could see Sag moon.
As a fellow Sag moon, it's like...
I told you guys the moon signs. I was like, I don't know. I'm just going to pick one.
That's where we see the disconnect sometimes with the emotion and where he's like, abso-fucking-lutely. Like, let's just have, you know, like, let's just have, like, fun for the moment. But then, like, the disconnect within committing. He doesn't want to communicate afterwards. He didn't even really have a conversation with her before he never wants to communicate. Off to Paris.
Yeah, like, he just leaves. That's very Sag moon vibes.
Exactly.
That's why I was like, I don't know the moon. I don't fucking know.
Leo rising. This man is a Leo rising.
Is he?
To the max. Because he just has this charismatic, self-assured, leadership energy.
But that's like Aries sun.
That is Aries sun, but it's amplified with the Leo.
You think that's like what he really, I don't know. I don't think it's Leo rising because I feel okay, so something that stuck out to me when I was trying to pick his big three was how he like backs away from being with Carrie and marries that like woman that's like on paper like good for him or whatever. That felt like a very defining character trait moment for me, and I was trying to like parse out like what placement or what part of him, what energy would do this. Would say cuz Leo is romance. And he like shies away from that shit and marries a practical quote unquote choice of a woman that he doesn't really have a romance with.
But he's also hella dramatic, and then they end up just like having an affair. Like that, I don't know. That
right, but I feel like a Leo rising would be like, I'm gonna wear my heart on my sleeve. Like, I'm gonna take the risk and like choose the woman that I love. And I just felt like he had placements where it's like, I'm gonna pick what's like expected of me or what will be a good decision for me, a smart decision. I don't want to take a risk. And I feel like Leos can be like risk takers more so. And that's why I put him as like a sign that was like less into taking the risk, like being more logical and strategic about it than like tapping into the loving part of himself.
Eventually though, we do get to see Big's heart.
He does have a big heart like, when he shares that with you, for sure. But like, I don't know, that's not his rising though.
I think Big is a Leo rising.
He doesn't even dress that boldly. He dresses in regular basic ass suits. Leos are bold. Like, he's bold in his energy, charisma. Sure.
Yeah, it's his body. It's how he carries
Maybe
himself.
He's like a Leo Mars or something.
How he moves through the world, to me, felt very Leo rising.
I feel like he's more like, when Carrie meets him, he's like businessman. Yeah. Like, building up the ranks. Like, I feel like he had to have like some kind of like earth. Like, you have him as like,
he's
all fire. I think he has something
You don't
else.
Have any earth room, do you? Taurus moon.
Yeah. I was like trying to figure out the earth in there because I'm like, maybe he's an aqua moon and a Taurus rising.
No.
He wants to be comfortable. I don't know, man. I'm not vibing with the fire, though. It doesn't make sense to me. I could see maybe the Sag moon because he's non-committal, but the Leo rising, I'm like, I don't know. Or is there any other sign that you're like, maybe?
Any other sign? Maybe a Cap rising?
Maybe. He's not that.
But he's also, I don't know, I feel like he just gives more of the Leo energy with his essence.
Maybe. I could see him as like...
I just don't see Aquarius rising because he's not very like quirky and eccentric and beating to his own drum. Like, he's not like that.
He totally is. He's like trying to flirt with her and have sex with her right after his surgery. And he's like, "Oh, your little candy striper." And she's like, "Dude, I'm trying to give you your medicine." And he's like, "Oh." You know?
That felt more Leo to me.
Leo?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Leos are like very bold with their statements and their love.
And he is. Abso-fucking-lutely, to me, feels like
he was withholding with his love the entire
rising,
time.
Or Sag moon, Leo rising energy.
I'm not sold on this. Wait, so then what house, moon, and sun is he if he's a Leo rising?
So then he would have a 5th house moon and a 9th house sun. And the sun would be his ruling planet, which to me makes so much sense because he is business, like amplified.
Sure, Aries, he travels a lot.
He loves his independence.
I could see that, but the 5th house moon, that's also romance and children. He doesn't give inner child energy at all. I have a 5th house moon.
Oh wait, no, sorry. It would be 11th house moon, right?
Sag. Oh yeah, Sag. Yeah. It's behind. Yes. Yeah, not in front.
Yeah. What am I saying?
11th house moon. He's not giving social butterfly. The moon?
But also, we see him, like, taking phone calls all the time.
Well, for business,
exactly. And that's what you need to be a good business person, having connections and networks. So, I stand by his Sag moon. This man is Sag moon. Because I have a Sag moon. So,
I get it,
I can call it out.
I could see him having a 10th house moon. And give him a Cancer moon, just make him fucking messy. Or no, not Cancer. What is that? Sag moon.
So you
one before Sag, Libra.
So if he's a Leo rising, it would be
It would be a fixed moon because that's the same axis.
So it would be Taurus.
Sorry. Because he's like strategic. He marries this woman because this is the life that he's choosing. And this is the safe and comforting option. Instead of taking the risk on Carrie, who's unpredictable. Taurus moon. I just feel like that was his thing. He runs away. He can't handle the stress and the pressure.
He's not emotionally regulated and grounded like a Taurus moon would be.
Sure, he can be an unhealed Taurus moon. Who gives a fuck?
No, he's not.
Okay, but he runs away from her like multiple times. She literally says, I want to be with you, and he says, I'm going to marry this other woman. Then they finally get to their wedding. Behavior. But not Leo. Leo's like locked in. Fixed sign.
But I don't know.
He's flighty. Just make him a fucking Sag rising, Sag moon also. Fuck it.
Okay. I don't see him as a first house moon, though.
I don't know. He's. I feel like he has some kind of placements in his like second house.
Maybe
or
he
something.
could be a Virgo rising. Because his style is also very refined, classic pieces.
Yeah, he's not Leo. Leo rising would wear like a bright button-up shirt under their suit, you know? Like they would have
just his energy to me felt very like charismatic, like the sun.
But an Aries sun is charismatic.
The filming, like when he was there, it was just
Sag is good at flirting and
yeah. I don't know. What do y'all think? Spill the tea in the comments.
Throw the whole man out.
What? Just
throw the whole man out.
No, we need to talk about Aiden because Aiden is the green
Earth vibes.
Flag.
Earth vibes.
Aiden is a vibe.
Taurus sun.
100% all the way. This man is a Taurus sun.
Yeah. Okay.
The reason why is because
fucking carpenter, dude.
Yes. Taurus energy builds. And what does he do? He builds furniture.
He literally fixes Carrie's house for her. He's like, sure.
Makes her that chair.
Yeah.
Like, that's like a classic.
Yeah. And then when we see him in the reboot, he has he's like traveling to like find textiles and things. Very Taurus vibes.
Yep. And not only building the furniture, but building a home, building a life.
Yeah, he continued. He had his family. He had his children.
And the loyalty piece, too. Doesn't that give you such Taurus sun vibes?
Loyalty, and also how when Carrie's like, he's like, I need you to be here for me.
Yep.
I need you to just be consistent with me.
Even when Carrie's cheating.
Yeah, he's willing. He's willing.
Okay, the loyalty, let's see what we can do to bring this relationship back. Just that felt so. I'll give you another chance. That felt so
very
Taurus.
Yeah,
coded.
Okay, what do you have for his moon? I picked like a random one.
This man is a Cancer moon.
Cancer moon.
This man is a Cancer moon to the max because he loves through caring. Cancer energy is very nurturing, and that's how he shows his emotions. He cares through, like you're saying, fixing Carrie's apartment. He's like cooking for her. He's like holding her when she's freaking
but,
out.
But, like, Cancer moons struggle to move on from things.
And we see that. That's why, even in Just Like That,
he's like, still... I want to continue this story with you.
Yep.
Yeah. I could see him as a Cancer moon. I'm not even going to say what my choice was because it was random.
No, tell me.
I just put Gemini. I was like, I don't know, something in here.
Not a Gemini. Definitely not.
Cap rising?
Virgo rising.
Rising. I was like, he's definitely a lot of Earth.
Definitely an Earth. It's because we just see how handy he is. Like the precision thing that Virgo rising. It's like how I had for Charlotte as a Virgo rising, the precision of finding art pieces. Like he has.
But why can't he be like Virgo Mars or something?
Because we're not talking about all the other ones. We're talking about
because I feel he's not as like. I feel like the Virgo energy. He dresses more Cap rising than Virgo.
No, he doesn't. He's in jeans and a shirt. Classic Americana, Virgo rising.
That's true. I was thinking the classic thing too.
Yeah.
Because like the Cancer Capricorn axis is like comfortability, but if you have him as a Cancer moon, also same. Because I was thinking he wears a lot of like the like suede, like brown leather clothes and things. And Virgos love to wear brown.
Classic
but Capricorn
Virgo.
colors are brown.
Yeah.
So
no, he's for sure an Earth rising.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give him Taurus rising, though, because he doesn't give Taurus rising, and he didn't give Cap rising to me. So I'm like, the Virgo makes sense because of, he's always fixing something.
I guess that makes sense because I had him as a mutable moon, and then him being a mutable rising, that makes sense if he's gonna have a cardinal moon with the Cancer. That because I just felt like the mutable cardinal. That's why I picked like the Cap and the Gemini, because it's like I felt he has some kind of mutable qualities to make him like able to like deal with Carrie and like put up with Carrie. He has to be okay with like the constant la, 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 la. But then he has like a limit. He's like, that's enough. Like I can't deal with all this shit anymore.
Exactly.
Okay, I like yours. Cancer and Virgo. I could see that.
You are the green flag.
Thank you. Thank you, Earth signs, for holding it down.
Yeah. And I'm sorry that y'all didn't work out.
I know.
Yeah,
That's because Carrie, she's a hot mess.
Okay, so I was thinking about this. The way that they left in Just Like That, they could totally reboot the show for the next era of like when they're in their crone grandma years and Aiden could come back. Because I feel like
everyone's gonna eye roll like how many times until this girl fucking realizes she has a good man in front of her. Like she deserves Alexander Petrovsky.
No. Aiden, you are the green flag. We need you with Carrie. Like,
she doesn't deserve a green flag. She fucked it up like how many times now? How many? She cheated on him.
Can we please do that? Can we have a reboot when they're in their grandma era?
No.
Finally.
They already had to write off Kim Cattrall, so...
Okay, Harry or Steve? Where we going?
Harry.
Also, green flag. We love you,
yes.
Harry. We love you, Harry.
Green flag. Okay, I put him as a Cancer.
Cancer son! Yes!
He's so sweet. He's so loving.
Sweet.
I'm with the Cancer man. He's just like,
man.
He's so supportive, so
family
loving.
First.
Yes.
What sold me, even when Charlotte was like, I don't know if he's hot enough for me. Like, I don't know if he's attractive enough. He's like, he declares to her, he's like, I don't care if we never got married. Like, I just want to be with you.
Yeah.
I like want to love you for all of my days. Like, that is so Cancerian.
Yes.
So cute.
Okay, what do you have for his moon? I put him as a Virgo moon.
He's an Earth moon. Yeah. He's a Taurus moon.
I could see him as a Taurus moon,
He's a Taurus
He's
moon.
very grounded, providing,
grounded. When
nourishing.
Charlotte's like, she's having her meltdown, he's
it's
like,
okay.
It's okay.
Got
like,
you. You're
Taurus
good.
moons regulate.
That's true. I could see him as a Taurus moon.
And he loves to be comfortable too. He loves his food. We see him like making the bread.
That's true. Cancers like to cook too. There's that. I put him as a Leo rising.
Fire rising. He's a Sag rising.
Sag.
It's because
there's so many Sages in this show.
That's why it's iconic. It's so funny.
Okay, I put him as Leo because I feel he has that heart-centered piece that I was talking about when I was trying to argue the Leo rising before. And I feel like he's also like, he's comfortable in like when people are being dramatic and he understands where they're coming from. He also likes to have a little moment. Like he kind of pushes, like Charlotte's like, Harry, and he's like, let's fucking go. Like, let's just have sex right here. You know, like
this is so Sag rising to me though.
Yeah, Sag likes to have like sex in like random places.
Definitely for sure the fire rising. Yeah. It's just he loves laughing. He loves bringing humor to the show. He doesn't take himself too seriously. No. He's always joking, but he also has that expansive, like the Jupiterian optimism. Yeah. And what we're talking about with Carrie and how I feel like Carrie's a Sag rising, just that like love of adventure piece Harry has. And I love that he's just lounging in his birthday suit. Like eating. Yeah,
very
like,
comfy.
That's
Taurus moon
such
too.
Taurus moon, Sag rising. Also, the like humor piece at their wedding when she's trying to get off the bracelet and he's like mouthing to her, fuck you. Like that to me is so Sag rising.
Okay, I could see him as a fire rising.
For sure.
I just put him as Leo because I felt he's like so grounding. And so it's like the cardinal and the fixed energy over the mutable energy.
Yep.
But I also feel like having the Sag rising makes sense because then it's like, it's okay, we'll shift. Yeah. Like it's fine. We can figure it out. Yeah. I could see. So, okay. So he's Cancer, Taurus, Sag. I like that. Okay.
We love you, Harry.
Yeah, green flag. Okay, Steve.
Talk about Cancer.
Cancer also, right?
Cancer to the max, baby.
Classic Cancer man. He's like Cancer. He's like the more like I think he's like in between the healed and the unhealed. He's like sometimes in between. He sometimes makes messy decisions.
Yes, but he ultimately Steve has the nurturing, protective.
He's very like that,
connected with his family,
and he's a bartender. He nourishes people. He cooks, quote unquote, for people. You know, like he's he's exchanging with people.
Yep,
talking to them. Yeah, I feel it's very Cancerian, his vibe.
Yep.
Okay.
Moon.
Maybe Pisces moon?
I put Pisces moon too.
Okay, thank you. I felt he had Cancer Pisces vibes for sure. It's giving like golden retriever, like looking at the best version possible, seeing the optimism and all the things. Like also just being very fucking sensitive. He's like way more sensitive than he lets on.
So compassionate.
And he's also intuitive. Like he can tell when like Miranda and him are off.
Yep.
And well, for a large part, he doesn't.
And
he misses it.
Miranda admit, like, when I feel like she's in her Leo moon, just, like, defensive, protective, he helps soften her.
Yeah. He can see through that. Yep. Okay, what do you think for his rising?
Libra rising.
Libra rising. I put him as, like, I put him as Taurus rising. Because he's, like, a homebody, too. He just wants to have his comforts. He never wants to step out of his comfort zone. That's, like, the main like argument that happens with him and Miranda is like, you just want to be here at home and be a homebody and just do whatever, and you're not thinking like what's next. So I felt like he had like that, just like the Cancer and the Taurus is like the two like homebody, like I'm comfortable here, I did enough, I'm fine, because he was happy to be like, we're married, we have our kid, let's just do our life. And, like, Miranda was like, I need more from you. I need, like, effort. Like, I can't do the monotony. And he was, like, super chill in it.
Yeah. I mean, Aiden and Steve eventually end up owning a business together. And if that were true, we could see the Cancer Taurus.
Yes, like, exactly. Like, still the material, the building of it.
I just feel like the Libra rising for him, because Taurus rising can be very stubborn, and Steve doesn't have like a lot of stubborn energy. What? I feel to me he's more
stubborn about like their relationship. He's like, no, we can make it. I believe in us. Like the whole time.
Continue fighting for it. They end up breaking up.
But he fights for it multiple times. He's like, meet me at the bridge, and he shows up. Like he does. He's the one who, like, I feel he's the one who's consistently fighting for their relationship and believing in their relationship until the end.
But isn't that Libra coded too? Because Libra is a sign ruled by Venus. And the fighting piece, the justice piece.
Sure, but doesn't he cheat on her or something?
He does. Yeah.
Libra? I mean, Libras can be messy, but...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also air sign rising.
But I feel like he's never indecisive, though. And Libras are very indecisive. Like, I just felt like he was like, I know I like you. He pursued her. Yeah. She was like, no. He was like, I'm going to keep pursuing you. And then, like, that's very, like, Earth. Like, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to move forward. I felt like he had some kind of Earth in there. I think that's why Miranda... I know they're both Cancers. Yeah. But I felt like the Earth rising, like, her being a Cap rising, him being a Taurus, like, that's what kind of, like, initially got them like there, but then it was like it's not enough. I don't know.
Okay. I guess I could see it. Yeah. We can give him a torque because what we see later on with Aiden and Steve
building that business.
And that probably is where their compatibility
and Aiden has Taurus. So it's like, okay.
Aiden just gives it more aggressively to the forefront.
Well, he's like double Earth, type of vibes. And Steve just has one. He
for sure has a Pisces moon.
Oh, he is so Piscean coded. I'm glad that we got the same moon finally.
Yeah. Okay, we just have one more.
Just Jared.
Let's do it. Let's fly through it.
Okay, Jared. Gemini?
Pisces sun.
Pisces? Okay, because I have him as a Pisces rising, so...
Pisces sun.
Pisces sun.
Because he's an actor. Yeah. And Pisces placements. Yeah. Because it's known as the double fish, there's an ability to adapt and to adjust. Yes. And that's why we see a lot of actors have Pisces placements. Yeah. Because
that's why I put him as Pisces rising. Yep. I felt he had Gemini Pisces energy because he's like model, actor. Yep. He's like, he also dresses like hip and like youthful. I felt like that was the Gemini vibes of him. You don't have Gemini for him?
No Gemini. I don't know. He doesn't give Gemini energy because he's not super talkative. His actions speak louder to me.
Sure, but that's why I felt like Gemini sun. Yeah. Because it's like not like that out there,
But Stanford's a Gemini sun, and Stanford is out there with his hot gossip.
Right, but like that's his unique mix of who he is or whatever. He's mostly air, so like...
Okay, the other reason why I gave him a Pisces sun, Pisces, because it's the last sign of the zodiac, it has this capacity to sit with not only the beautiful artistic pieces, but also the depths of suffering because of that vastness. And when...
Yeah, that's why I think he's a Pisces rising, because he's like able to be there with her.
Yeah, because when she's diagnosed with cancer... What does he do? He shaves his own head.
Yeah, he's like, I'm here with you. Solidarity. But I think his moon shows that for what I put for his moon.
Okay, what'd you put for his
Scorpio.
Moon? I put Taurus, so it's on the same axis.
Because I felt the Scorpio moon would be like, I'll shave my fucking head for you. I'm loyal to the core to you. I'll go to the depths with you. And I also felt he's very intuitive. So the double water for me, like the Gemini and then the Scorpio moon and the Pisces rising was like, he can literally tell like what Samantha needs. And he just kind of like is like, this is what you need. And for the most part, he's right. And then sometimes he was like, you need this. And Samantha was like, no. And she like rejects him. And I feel like that can also be like the fixed moon.
It's a fixed moon for sure. Because Samantha... She has this trauma of people leaving and expecting people to leave. Yes. And the scene when she wants to purposely push him away and she has sex with Richard and he's standing outside. And then when they leave, this moment made me a little emotional. He just holds her hand and they walk out.
And I felt like a Taurus, I don't know. I feel like a Taurus moon would be like, fool me once, bitch, I'm out. But I feel like the Scorpio moon, he was giving me Scorpio because often I find Scorpio placements will just like see it through to the bitter end.
Yeah, because he's not hot and cold.
He's very solid. Locked in and he's like, do what you want. I'm still here for you. Yeah. But I feel like sometimes Taurus placements have like that limit where they're like, no, fuck it. Like, I can't be bothered with this shit anymore. But I feel like Scorpios, like a lot of people I know with Scorpio placements, they'll know that their relationship is horrible, but they're like, I gotta see it through. I gotta try every single option before I let go. And he was always like, I'm gonna be here waiting for you. Because I felt he psychically could feel the truth of her underneath. Yes. He could see that potential. Yep. And I feel like Scorpio moons tend to have that as well. He could be a Scorpio rising as well. I don't know. But like his model, like, alluring quality gave, like, Scorpio Pisces, like, where people are just like, the fans that were, like, throwing him, like, he was giving, like,
I gave him a Leo rising, though, because, you know, that's, like, the movie star, gorgeous energy, Leo.
Yeah, he has, like, the good hair.
He does have, like, the Leo energy, and then I feel like he has the higher octave of what we're talking about earlier with, you know, Miranda, I feel like, has a Leo moon, and, like, the sun, like, sometimes wanting to go inward. But the higher octave is Leo energy wants to help people shine and uplift other people, because even when he gets famous, he's, like, always still eyes locked in on Miranda. And
that's why I don't think he's a Leo rising, because I feel like Leo rising would be, like, interested in, like, the fame and, like, the energy of that. But I do feel like he's, like, one of those famous people that was like, yeah, I guess I'm famous, you know, like, he didn't really take it, like you said, too seriously. And I feel like the, like, Scorpio Pisces to me feels like more like, yeah, sure, like, people find me alluring, whatever. But I feel like a Leo rising would be like, oh, like, I love this energy. I love being in the spotlight. I love performing. And he's never like that. Yeah. He's just like, I guess people find me attractive. Sure.
He adapts. Okay, I could see Pisces rising because I did have the Pisces sun. Yeah. And I can see Scorpio moon because it's on the same axis. So yeah. Okay. So what is he again? Pisces.
I have him as Gemini.
I don't see Gemini.
You don't see Gemini?
Absolutely not.
I feel like that makes him, like, more, like, okay with, like, all the change and all the stuff.
I could see Pisces rising, Pisces sun, Scorpio moon.
Oh, double Pisces. I could see that. First house sun. Yep. I could see that. I just was like, none of these bitches have Scorpio. There's some signs in here where I was like, nobody in this cast has this.
Scorpio. I know we didn't know.
And I was like, he's so different. I feel he has Scorpio vibes. That's what allows him to, like, be there for Samantha through all of her bullshit. Yep. So
that's so true.
Although I do feel like Alexander Petrovsky has Scorpio vibes for sure. Yeah. Like, honorable mention. But okay, so he's double Pisces, Scorpio moon. Yeah. And he has the blue eyes and the...
Yeah, he does have that Pisces. Like, I couldn't not put Pisces, but that's also Scorpio, the intensity of the blue eye. Okay. Okay. So that was everyone. The whole cast. I mean, not everyone, but the big players.
The main ones, yeah. The main
Sex and the City. Yeah. So spill your tea, what you think about our hot takes.
My horrible takes, because this shit is, like, horrible. When we talk it out, I'm like, okay, all right. But in my head, I'm like, something here. Yeah. This energy.
Yeah. No, I sit with this. Like,
I did this in, like, 10 minutes tops. I didn't want to spend too much time because it's like we're doing it live, you know?
I mean, I don't spend that much time, but I am in reflection because I do want to bring the tea here.
You're one line. I'm just like, fuck it, I'll do it live. Like, I'll throw some shit on there and I'll figure it out as I go. Yeah. It's interesting. And you're more of, like, a traditional, like, you learn astrology. Like, I'm more intuitive astrologer. So it's like I picked up on, like, mutable fire moon or, like, like, it's like those things and then I have to, like, really parse it down. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks all for being here. Sipping. Damn it! I wanted to sing the Sex and the City song and I didn't. So good. I just like that where it's like All right, we did it. Thank you.
Thanks for sipping that nostalgic tea.
Yes, I finished my tea nearly by the time that we finished. Okay, so what are your thoughts? Are there any other shows, books, movies, things in the pop culture zeitgeist that you want us to cover the astrology of? If there's anyone who has passed away that's a celebrity that you want us to connect with via psychic channeling and mediumship, any other types of astrology related content that you want us to cover, like a transit, a placement, a time period in history, an album, whatever it is. Let us know.
We will spill the tea.
Yeah, because you can have a astrology chart for literally anything. So if you want to look at like an astrology chart of like a movement or like an album release, a movie release, we could also do that as well. Whatever questions you have about the universe, we're going to go in and expand and answer for you.
The tea is limitless.
It's like a cosmic buffet.
Yeah.
All you can drink tea, quench your thirst, right?
Quench your cosmic thirst. Thanks for sipping with the stars.
As a Sag rising, I feel like it's like my thirst is unquenchable for the cosmic tea.
Same as a Sag moon.
That's why I'm like, our Sag placements are like, more.
Yeah, more, like more.
The meme of Kylo Ren, more, when he's yelling.
And my Pisces rising too. I'm just like, more.
Yeah, let me travel. Let me go here. Let me see this. Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you again. Please like, subscribe, 5 stars, review us. Like, you don't have to leave a written thing if you don't want to. You can leave reviews on Spotify, on Apple, on Google, on YouTube. You can like it. You can subscribe to us. We have Instagram and TikTok as well. So come, watch, listen. Please help us grow. We are still in the infant phase, surprisingly. Not that we changed our mutable asses. I mean, we changed it so much. But we really are looking for you to help us, please. So please get the word out. If you've been listening from the beginning, please leave us a review on any platform that you feel called. Even if it's a copy and paste, you want to leave the review here, same review over here. Amazing. Thank you for the review. It just helps us grow because we know that there's people that want to have these conversations and we're like, where the fuck are y'all?
Yeah.
So yeah, we love y'all. Thanks for being here. And I don't know. Who are you? A Carrie, a Samantha, a Miranda?
Yeah. Who are you?
Let us know which one you
or like with. If you feel like we're different than
no,
what
I'm
we
a Samantha.
Yeah,
I will not be accepting any other options
you
besides
are Samantha.
Like, respectfully, no. I could see you being a Miranda, though. I could see you being a Miranda, for sure. It's just like, she's my least favorite character.
Answer, though. I could see it.
You have the Charlotte, because the Piscean, I feel. You're like, woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah.
All right, we love y'all. Thanks for sipping that tea with us. Bye. Was today's celestial tea hot or iced?
Let us know by commenting, sharing, posting, leaving a review, or whispering it to the moon. She'll let us know.
Thanks for sipping the celestial tea with us.